So my wife said she made a voodoo doll of me. I don't believe her. I think she's pulling my leg. Get it? Voodoo doll, leg. Lame, right? Lame joke. Anyways, why did I start off with that lame joke? Today's shave soap, and this is going to be a pretty quick video. I've actually done my lather and everything. I was sent this sample amongst other samples and soaps and aftershaves from Ben. Soap Thing. If you've ever seen his channel, I'll put a link below for that. But thanks so much, Ben, for sending me that. I was also on his podcast about a month ago or so. But he sent me this sample. This is Hags. I've never used Hags before. It's made in Greece. And this is Voodoo. It says it on the back here. That is the soap that he sent me. And I read online it is a homage to K by Dolce & Gabbana. So a very cologne-y scent, woods, obviously, juniper, citrus. I'll list all the scent notes here on the bottom, but beautiful scent. I like it a lot. Again, smells very cologne-y, but I'm heading to work here in a bit, so that's why I'm kind of doing a quicker video instead of getting video of all of my stuff separately. And then since it is kind of a cologne-y scent, I'm going to be finishing it off with this Dove Men Care post-shave balm. This is my favorite balm. This stuff is great. I've been using this stuff for years. You can get it at the drugstore. But Dove post-shave balm. And it, again, has kind of a citrusy, light scent to it. The razor I'll be using for today, this is a gem razor. I picked it up on eBay a while back, maybe like 6 or 8 months ago. And I've used it a handful of times. They're fun little razors. In fact, I did a video 6 months ago or so, and it was my first time ever using a gem razor, so that was cool. And then the brush that I'll be using, like I said, it already has the soap on it. I'll be using my West Coast Shaving Badger brush, which I've had for ages now. But anyways, yeah, so that is everything. I want to get a video together quick just because I've been super busy, work and everything. The holidays now wrapped up. Just been really busy and haven't had a chance to make a video since I did a video on Noble Otter, 'Tis the Season. I need a shave. It's been a couple of days since I've shaved. And the kids and wife already headed out. I'm able to go into work a few minutes later than typical. So I thought I would take advantage, make a shave video. It's February, not my favorite month, mainly because it's still cold and wintry here in Wisconsin. Got one more football game for the season. Anyone that watches my channel knows I'm a big fan of football, and the Super Bowl is in. That's about 10 days away from the time that I'm shooting this video. Honestly, I want the Chiefs to win. I went to Texas Tech. Patrick Mahomes also is a Texas Tech alum. I guess he graduated. I don't know. Probably not. I wouldn't have. I'd go back after my football career and finish my degree. But he went to Texas Tech, so I'm rooting for the Kansas City Chiefs. Otherwise, I really could care less. Let's see, what else? It's been quite cold. Temperatures, the other morning, we were at 17 degrees below zero. But then my Facebook memories told me that it was 30 degrees below zero like 2 or 3 years ago. On that same day. So 17 below really isn't that bad. And speaking of weather, I just finished my final stint filling in at my old TV station. Pretty sure I mentioned that they had asked me to come back and fill in some. While one of their meteorologists took some paternity leave. He had a new baby, and they needed somebody to fill in. I'm going to fill this bowl up real quick. Let's get some water here. I don't know if you can hear that. I get a lot of feedback from a gym. But I get a very smooth shave. I've got a couple of these razors. They were like, yeah, 10 bucks on eBay. Pick one up if you want to try one. I recommend it. The blades are more expensive, but you get more longevity. I basically get 8 to 10 shaves out of a blade versus a regular DE. I always toss them after 5. If you remember watching my channel last winter, I talked about how I had a snowblower that wasn't really cutting it. My dad, who lives in the South with good intentions, ordered and sent me an electric snowblower. And they've actually, excuse me, electric snowblowers have actually come a long way. They now have 2-stage snowblowers, and for those of y'all that don't know, a 2-stage obviously is bigger than a 1-stage, and then there's even a 3-stage, which no one really owns those. Like if you got like 10 feet of snow, you would need a 3-stage. But the one he sent me was an electric 1-stage, pretty small. Some friends of ours, my wife actually, her friends were getting a new snowblower, and they gave us their old snowblower, which is a gas-powered, bigger one, 2-stage. They gave that to me. It's old. It was built in 1997, according to the... Here, I'll get a quick shot. You can see the bowl there. The lather is very good. Nice lather. According to the serial number, it was manufactured in 1997. I couldn't even drive, and I'm 40, so it's pretty old. But it still runs, it still works. Here's some video I shot with it. Yeah, it totally still works. It was free, and I'll see what kind of longevity I can get out of it. You know, it might need a part here or there, but that's cheaper than buying a new one. Also, I mean, if this one ever does crap out on me, even though it's a big expense, it tells me I should, you know, buy a new one, and maybe it'll last me 25 years. I also contemplated buying a used one. A lot of these places around here, or online, you know, people selling online their old snowblowers. But I trust this one a bit more, knowing that I know the people that owned it, and they kept it in good shape, you know, maintenance and whatnot. So that's cool. But yeah, winter definitely lasts through February, usually through March. I've seen it snow in May in Wisconsin. Never in June. It has, but I've never witnessed it. So far, the 2 or 3 biggest snows that I've ever seen here have been in April. Like 14, 15 inches of snow in April. And I know for folks in like Buffalo and, you know, Western Michigan or the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, 14, 15 inches is nothing. You know, they have to deal with 30, 40 inches, 50, 60 inches of snow. It's ridiculous. Lake effect snow, man. No thanks. I'm training for a half marathon. I've done 5, I think. Was going to do one in 2020, and I lost interest, I guess, in training. Obviously, a lot going on that year. So back in November 2022, I signed up for another one, and I've started training. And don't get me wrong, I'm not going to go very fast. I'm a big dude. I weigh almost 400 pounds. There's a lot of walking, but it's about the training. And if you train, even a guy of my size can do it. It's all about building up. Start off at a mile, and then 2 miles, and 3 miles, and you get it. Before long, it's funny, but a 5-mile run, or walk in my case, walk and run, seems like nothing. It really does. My goal for every training session or every marathon that I've done is to just run a little bit of each mile. Some folks do this whole, like, they run 3 minutes and then walk 1 minute, or they run 5 minutes and walk 1. You know, I run until I'm too tired to run, and then I walk, and then when I get some energy back, then I run again. For me, it's not how fast I do it. It's just about finishing. So, yeah. So I'll keep y'all updated on my marathon training progress. It was a lovely soap. Again, very cologne-y. Performance was great. Hags. I'd like to try some of their aftershave. Maybe, I know coming from Greece, it may be kind of hard to get their aftershave. I don't know. Razor Company, I think, sells their I know they sell their soaps. I think they sell their aftershaves as well. And yeah, here's this Dove aftershave balm. And it does kind of has a citrusy, fresh scent to it. I think it's a pretty good match to the soap. Like I said, Ben sent me a lot of other stuff. So I'll be using that in several videos. He sent me a full tub of Murphy and McNeil soap, and I ordered the matching aftershave to go along with that. So I'll probably feature that in my next video. So thanks, Ben. That's all I got. Stay warm, folks. Enjoy the Super Bowl. And hopefully nobody has a voodoo doll of you and pricks you or chokes you or anything like that. That'd be awful. Thanks, everyone. Take care.